Hey everybody, this is Robius5991 here with OnlineKnights, and today I have another Halo 4 Forge map showcase to share with you all. So today's map is entitled Ballistic, and it has been forged by Hushed Behemoth. So as you guys can see, this map is built on the canvas of Impact, and it is a competitive team map of varying sizes going from squad to BTB. And basically it is a kind of a business park, industrial park that you're going to see, and it has a lot of nice height variation, some great warthog paths, and some overall neat structuring. So we're going to start with the tour here. So as you guys can see, there is a bit of an outer ring which kind of goes all around the map, and I'll show you a little bit more of that in a bit. You got many crates and brace pieces that serve as line of sight breakers. You're also going to notice there are multiple crates and setups to do skill jumps or jump ups there to reach the higher areas of the map, although there are the standard inclines that you can just follow up if you prefer. As I've said, you can see there's a bit of a highway type lane that kind of goes around the map, and that's really very warthog friendly because that is one of the main combat elements. I believe this hogs respawn on a 30-second marker, and as you can see there is a player using his ordnance there with a railgun very effectively to eliminate his enemies. This is kind of the middle structure here as we get to a higher point, and there are tons of different areas where you can go out onto these separate bridges, a little bit of a window-like area where you can look out onto the pathings, and all of the roads come to these different kind of sidewalk areas, which will either branch off into these higher zones, which you can achieve access to by going up the inclines, or some main level, just little alleyways that kind of bring you to the middle structure. So right here we're on the opposing side of the map. And as you can see, there are many different little bridge structures with very sufficient amounts of cover to really give you a nice mixed gameplay experience. You can always, if ever you're being chased, you can always run behind one of these and usually get some cover. So this map does give you a very great team dynamic, and I believe it also works for multi-team actually. So that's actually a really interesting thing. You don't see too many of these bigger maps also being set up for multi-team rather effectively. And I know Behemoth spent a lot of time on evening out the spawns and making it all work. So I definitely really enjoyed that when I was testing it out. So this is one of the main roads here. You can see the warthogs doing these awesome turns. It really does make for some great combat when you have like a warthog chase. And right here is that central structure I was talking about. You can see here's another access point via bridge. And you got all of these little railings on the sides to kind of make it look like it's a bit of an abandoned building of sorts. And anyways, overall, I think Behemoth really did a great job at pulling off the atmosphere he wanted to give a good competitive experience. So right here is an overview of the map where you can see all of those roads. You can see the warthogs doing their circuits around, kind of chasing each other. And the multiple different routes allow you to kind of escape another warthog if you want. Or, you know, just they're also wide enough to give you a foot head-on conflict. So you can see right here, there's a warthog getting EMP'd, but still managing to wipe out two different enemies. So right here I'm actually using Behemoth's footage, and here they ended up ramming into another warthog, and unfortunately met their demise here at the well-positioned enemy team because they were using those little windows there to lob their grenades at them, and it really was a good strategy. Right there, I really like that clip just because you can see the two different roadways, the one on the upper floor connected into the larger building, and the main road on the bottom with the two separate hogs just driving off. So once again, here's that central structure, which is wide enough for the warthog to fit through. I mean, the warthogs are pretty much accessible anywhere on this map. Obviously, they are a lot more liberated when they're on the main road, and they're a lot less vulnerable, but that doesn't mean you can't bring them up to these upper passages if you don't want to. So this is kind of this larger outer ring I was talking about at the very beginning that kind of goes all around the map. So if you don't really want to risk yourself getting attacked by a warthog right at the beginning, you can try to use these different passageways to kind of maneuver yourself in a safer manner and just avoid detection by the warthogs. So these are all the players I want to thank for helping us test out this map. We did multiple tests on this. I think I actually lost a little bit of that footage, and I feel bad about that. But overall, thank you guys here. We really did appreciate your time. So this has been Robius5991 here with OnlineKnights. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you guys would like to have your own maps featured, check the video and tell the honorary knight system at the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.